by us, I mean the audio. Oh, I forgot to turn the...
You are definitely baiting me into saying something weird as soon as the stream starts.
Yes, and... Are you gonna say something weird for me, Leo? Go on. I know you want to. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked on the stream. I guess I gotta watch it now. Darla's saying hi. I'm still looking for music.
So this is the part of this is my personal segment. Yeah. I am supposed to read the chat because we all know Kingpin's not gonna read the chat.
Hey,
Hi, Bredo.
I've been pretty good
yeah, it's
about
another Leo episode.
I've been pretty good about it, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Can I pull this up, please? Dismiss.
Listen.
Manage.
I'm supposed to get him on Tuesdays. That's and you get him on Thursdays. That's
Oh,
what we.
great! It's Leo.
That was written in the divorce. Come on.
Why am I being passed around like an object in your divorce proceedings? What is up with that, huh? I'm an autonomous human being. Okay.
Your
right.
property at best.
Let's get the showboat on the rowboat. I'm gonna show you property.
Properly?
This is the part where I spend another 5 minutes adjusting my microphone.
Yes. And I
Holy
have
car alarm.
a car alarm in the background.
Nice. Let's ride.
At the end of the day, it feels like I have a soundboard or something, but no, just Venezuela's just like that.
What are you talking about? Sounds just like home. Sounds of Venezuela.
Though we do not have any Kias to get stolen.
That's okay. You'll get there one day.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point I need to revisit this page because it looks a little wonky. But for now, we're just gonna keep going.
We
at
haven't
a brisk
come up with
pace.
we haven't come up with a question of the day.
We have not, and that is because I genuinely keep forgetting. I'm going to keep forgetting.
We tend to ad-lib them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I think the perfect question of the day question is, what do you want the next question of the day to be? We killed two birds with one stone. Setting intrigue and curiosity for the next episode.
So true. I live and breathe question of the day. I think Mike can tolerate only one terrible ESL accent per stream. True.
Bingo.
It's so real. I like the ones
You can only
Nick
handle
does.
that. True. Though, you know, he turned He tries to be a little bit more Brooklyn than Italian, really.
Well, I mean, where do you think the Brooklyn accent comes from? I guess it's not the Jersey accent, which is, what
Yeah.
he has in The Sopranos.
I don't know. To me, everything except Southern is like I'm tone deaf to American accents, really. No, actually, it's at one end of the spectrum we have Valley Girl. On the other end of the spectrum is Southern, and everyone else is in between.
It's funny, the Midwestern accent is very commonly referred to as the lack of an accent. So
Maybe I have too many friends in the
interesting.
Midwest.
Well, you've got more than one, so
Yeah.
Leo
for
was
context-
not amused by that.
Well, listen, I'm saving the giggles for later. Jeez.
The giggles.
Dutch settlers. Huh.
We get the Dow syndrome. Interesting. Is that Dutch for something? You speak Dutch now, Bretto? Is that what I'm seeing?
Oh my god, Robert Downey Jr.?
Okay, Mr. Delt, I support you. Damn. Calling you by your actual name, that's crazy.
Like it's a last name.
Yeah, it's the last name I think of when I hear you.
I'm krilling myself. Honestly,
come on.
Automod right here is like... How do I put in? It's like Atlas holding the world instead of the world. It's this stream from getting banned.
I don't know. We said some things last stream that you know, if anybody watched these streams, if anybody who cared watched these streams, probably would have gotten my channel banned or something.
It probably would have more than 2 CCB.
CCB?
Concurrent viewers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a little bit streamer pilled lately.
Yeah, as somebody who's been doing this for like 6 months, I still don't know anything about it. Or at least it doesn't feel like I know anything about it.
Funnily enough, that actually gives you a buff. If you are scuffed and don't know what you're doing, that that surprisingly gets more attention.
Well,
people really be like, oh my god, he's stupid just like me.
Hasn't been working out so far. I think I am stuck at like 2 concurrent viewers. Where's my good friend Nikus? Probably studying or working or doing
Most
something.
likely, yeah.
He could even be playing Arc Raiders for all I know.
Mm. I don't know.
Imagine not knowing. Couldn't be
Gulpen?
me. Come again?
Mhm. Last thing that Bredo said, gooping.
He's gooping.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what gooping is, Leo?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Do you want to know what gooping is?
Googling it right now. Goopin is a Gooping is an R&B song by AI SMR from the album Misconnection.
That's good enough. That's as good enough an explanation as anything.
But no.
We're gooping the stream with no survivors. Losing my mind here. R&B. Nick and I have a VTuber that we watch. You like VTubers, Leo?
I don't think I would hear the day where Kingpin embraced the dark side.
Yeah, we've got a VTuber we watch. His model is a peanut.
Mm-hmm.
With his eyes and mouth tracked onto it. Damn, is somebody trying to steal that fucking car? What is going on?
No, it's a loud, incorrect buzzer. Let me mute for a second. And the second I mute, it stopped doing them. Talk about getting mogged on stream. Yeah.
We honk for Maduro. Yeah, so anyway, we watch a funny peanut VTuber, and he uses the term gooping whenever he's looting somebody's body in Arc Raiders or Tarkov or something. So that's where that comes from.
Good term. But though I don't know, like, so what? He blasts someone and then he goes, "Oh my god, I'm gonna goop all over that body," and it's like, oh no.
No, he opens up their inventory, and anytime he sees good loot, he's like, "Oh, we're gooping."
He's gooping out of his gourd.
Yeah, he's gooping straight out of his gourd, dude. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do a good impression of him, so I'm really not doing the voice justice, but it is, like, his whole shtick is phenomenal. It's so much fun to watch.
A Ben.
He's got, like, so many clips of just him playing the game, and it's like, okay, obviously it's a clip. Somebody took this, you know, from a part of the stream that was actually funny. It's probably pretty low key most of the stream. No, his whole stream is just him doing that, doing that shit.
Just absolutely gooping all over the match.
Yeah, he's like a goblin. He's got that goblin personality type, you know.
Right.
Like he turns it on for stream and it stays on for like 4 hours, 8 hours maybe. I don't actually know how long. The only time I have seen him break character on stream was like after he was doing an all skulls run with one of his friends on Halo Combat Evolved, right?
That'll do
like they had to stop halfway through because they couldn't get through the whole thing, and he looks like he's dead inside. It was amazing. And like I heard him talk normally for the first time in the clip, and I was like, dude, I can't believe I saw behind the curtain.
Like the 1 second of vulnerability. The long sigh, his soul leaving his body. Yeah. I getcha.
Back in my day, we used to morb for a living. Nowadays, kids only want to goop. But yeah, now I get to...
hard. They baited fucking Sony into re-releasing fucking Morbius, leading to even more losses.
That will never not be funny. That is a phenomenal story. Okay, listen guys, I know how leg anatomy works, I promise. I do not know how leg anatomy works, I lied.
I wish. Had the morb been just a little more self-aware, or just maybe not even self-aware, maybe just a little bit more stupid, it could have become The Room 2.
Yeah, I think filmmakers typically try to not do that. You know, they try to stray away from becoming The Room 2.
What? Darla, why are you shaping all your characters like a pear?
Every time I do leg anatomy, I can't help but give character a thick build. Let me get this right. Hang on.
Like we're talking drumsticks, I think.
This is it. This is the Darla special. No. It probably goes like that, right? The bowling pin.
The bowling pin.
This is the most retarded thing I've drawn on stream ever, probably.
the character development going in the chat. I'm not talking about a pair build. No, Skull Amoy. Oh yeah, actually
Amoy.
that. Lamau, stop. All,
There we go.
all, like, what's the word for it? All stages of grief.
Beast and bear build. Uh, I don't know. Drawing skinny people. That's how you stop it. Once you learn how to draw skinny people and really fat people, the world is your oyster.
Yeah.
Cause you'll have all the tools you need to like draw people of varying sizes.
Maybe the problem is that Darla struggles with
Struggles with what?
straight lines. Whatever do I imply by that?
Last time I did that, I made a character look pregnant. Lamau. Oh. Well, yeah, but... So when a woman is pregnant, right? It's not like a fat... It's not the same as a fat thing. So I kind of get where
She's
you're
like
going with that.
stretched, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's more like support for the stomach, whereas like a fat person, there's no support for the fat, so it hangs
Kinda just
over
becomes
surfaces. Yeah. So like this would be more. Get some ass in there.
Was I on that stream?
This is
where...
Pregante.
Was I just looking at the stream, or was I on that stream where like Nick was checking Darla's drawings and she was freaking the fuck out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Little quick kingpin drawing lesson for you here. This is Pregante. This is fat.
Of course, it's exaggerated for
I think the thighs would probably be a little bigger, but you get the idea. Yo, have you seen
yeah,
my
it is
art?
a little
I can do straight
exaggerated
lines.
for demonstration purposes. Was I watching Darla?
Could be more like thunder thighs or
You-
something. I don't know.
You're asking me if I would miss your downfall? Like, come on.
Fuck, I think the arm's a bit wrong. Hey, you get the idea. Thank you, Mr. Kingpin. Listen, I try. Alright, gotta educate the masses. I think I need a reference for this one. Yeah, okay, that makes a little more sense. I was more afraid of the cringy shit I posted back in 22, 23, coming back to haunt me. Well, now that you've told us, now that all of China knows, Get ready.
I mean,
You just hear here comes the horde. Stinger
I'm sorry,
from
Darla, but I think I
Left 4
like
Dead.
Darla. I think on like the third or fourth stream, I had like somehow got a premonition, and I clocked that you were like a Gacha Life fan.
I remember this. I remember this being very funny too. Well, Mike used to be a hardcore brony back in the day. If he started streaming then, you'd be looking at a cartoon horse. He doesn't know. If you go back far enough on this channel, you will find streams of me drawing the colorful cartoon horses. Actually, shit. Maybe I deleted those. I hope I didn't. The stream titles for those were funny.
Alright, checking your backlog.
If they're still up, they're
no.
probably in the live section.
Right. No.
Well, hopefully I just privated them, because that would be a shame if they were gone forever.
Welp.
I want to see this lort.
If I ever get a hold of Mr. Kingpin's stream key and channel,
What?
and
What?
somehow get to watch those streams, I will report on whether or not the cartoon horses were built like pears or not.
Nah, I don't think they were.
Also, Darla, I have a question for you. This is gonna be my question of the day. Where's one of your drawings a yellow furry?
Womp womp. This is an interesting conundrum that I'm running into with the hand here. Mike used to work with real MLP voice actors and community voice actors that groomed them. I'm not entirely sure what he's implying by that. Or what he's referring to there.
I mean, Darla, keep it up. Like, you know, discard your dignity, and you're gonna be in one of the few. What's the word for in one of the few artist professions that actually pay.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone. That
That's
it takes a whole lot of
thing.
it is a fate worse than death, isn't it? For those who are new and somehow watching the VOD, you can assume that Bredo is making shit up 80% of the time. But it's funny to believe it's real.
The drawing that made me lock in for a second to create a masterpiece in my eyes. Black Griffin mentioned. I do not want to be a furry artist, Lamau. That character was a joke character that my brain locked in on while drawing. Likely story.
Isn't it? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess. Well, I guess Bredo knows some dirt, huh?
Black Griffin was on Scooter Trick server at some point, so it is real. Well, I mean, if he was, then it wasn't while I was there. I also don't know who Black Griffin is. So maybe it was while I was there and I just don't know, but... I was there when I did the, and I think Bredo probably remembers this. This one's probably been locked away. There was, like, this one guy who was doing, like, pony videos or something back when it was, like, big on YouTube. I don't know. Big is the right word, but, like, there was, like, this whole sphere on YouTube of overgrown children, let's call them. There was this guy who was really big into the scene, and then it came out that he was like I don't know, it was like a whole Predator
Minecraft
thing.
YouTuber?
I don't know if he ever did Minecraft. He did like it was really pathetic. He did like reviews of the show's episodes, right, for My Little Pony. And eventually he got caught and it was like a whole to-do. I think I made a video, like a really shitty edit of an old Lego ad from the 90s. In like as a joke video. I recall I recall Bredo really liking that video. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here at this point. This stupid fucking hand. I should just give up. Just give up.
You should probably make like the magic attack like so bright and stuff that it, you know, hides the hand entirely.
For sure.
Oh shizzle.
I should just give it all up. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Snarkle. No, it wasn't Snarkle. It was somebody who was never in the Scooter Trick server. Okay, I guess Bredo doesn't remember. That is tragic.
Guess so.
I think I got my first YouTube comment telling me to kill myself from that video.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
It is, it's what makes you official, I suppose.
From that moment, I knew I had made it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I use my hand as a reference. I can't even see the thumb from this angle. I don't know. I probably spent way too long on this hand. bent, as if I'm done with it. Lamo.
Mm-hmm.
Help me, Leo. Help me.
With the hand.
Just withdrawing in general. I don't know how to do it anymore, and I need you to refresh me on all the basic principles. Right here, right now. Show me the Lego video in DMs, and I will remember. Yeah, I'll find it after the stream. I really hope I still have that thing kicking around somewhere. 'Cause that was kind of funny. A lot of the charm comes from just how poorly made it was.
Should be at least on some hard drive somewhere.
Well, if it is, then I probably don't have it. No hard drive I owned back in 2018, 2019 still with me.
Dang.
I backed up a lot of stuff onto this external SSD that I have. Like I go through and I back up stuff from all my computers on it, but obviously I can't put everything I had on those old computers on it, so there's some stuff that's just gone forever. Memories I will never return to. Probably for the best. Alrighty. I think that's probably... I'm gonna go over some of these lines, thicken them up a little bit.
I think that hand is okay enough.
Yeah, I'm fine with the hand. Just gonna go over some of these sections. Okay, good enough.
I feel like a dang. How do I put it? Cowboy. Because I'm out here just hovering over the mute button in case that stupid car starts honking again. I feel like I'm on a Mexican standoff.
I mean, it's not so bad when it goes off. For the stream, anyway. Or, I guess for me. I don't know. Somebody might have the
It is
stream
very
turned
loud
up.
on my end. I don't know.
Yeah. I should do, like, a stream where I'm cooking. And, we have, like, an event where every time I set off the smoke alarm, like something happens, I don't know. I have to do like
Shock
50
collar.
push-ups. So I'm really good about setting off that smoke alarm. As in, I'm really bad at doing it. About doing it. Because I do it all the time.
There are some streamers that, of course, you can always have like the camera pointed at the kitchen counter, and like they're only gonna see your hands. Alternatively, if you have like a kitchen island or something like that, you put a green screen and a fucking like green bodysuit a la Joji, Filthy Frank,
Well,
and just
Joji had
gloves
the
and
pink one, right? The green one
yeah.
was Ian. It was Mr.
Oh,
I
you know what? You're so
double.
right.
I was thinking, do you know who Pay Money Wubby is?
No.
Okay, when he has a green suit and a green screen, so when he streams, he puts on the green suit, puts up the green screen. So, like, a lot of his streams are just like just his face floating with his like desktop background over the chroma keyed into the green screen. It's pretty good. They're pretty good.
That's hilarious.
I could do something like
So, yeah,
that.
You should totally do that.
I don't know why I can't
'Cause,
draw these simple shapes. Like the locket.
I simply don't think you are ready to become a VTuber.
I would never want to, though, is the thing. Like, those rigs are expensive. I am not even remotely interested in trying to put one together on my own. I can't do a woman's voice, so there would be no point.
You don't need to. You genuinely do not need to.
That Beetle guy, he's got it figured out, okay? He just has like a generative AI model that does it all for him.
No, he's a turtle VTuber. He just has a simple turtle model, and he has no expression. You're halfway done at blinking and stuff, maybe. I mean, you could just go full PNG VTuber, like. You don't probably know about him, but there's this guy called Shindigs.
Mm-hmm.
And his whole deal is that he has a really simple model and just makes like stream elements to just absolutely like either do hijinks with it. Like we're talking, yes, today's stream's gonna be a visual novel, and the chat is part of it, or I think my favorite one was he was doing an Armored Core stream, you know, giant robots and stuff. So he had so he had his PNG tuber just like yours, but instead he had an overlay where it looked like he was in the fucking like mech suit cabin, and if he died in the game, it would show like fucking it would glitch out and go like no connection.
That's fun. Yeah, I wanna set up the program. I wanna go back into the program and mess around with some things. See if I can add a little more intricacies to the character on screen. But it's like sitting down and trying to figure that stuff out takes so much time. Like I have to spend entire hours digging through documentation in order to figure out as much as I did for the program I set up. I still don't even know, because the way frame rates work in Python is like super unintuitive. So I haven't figured out how to get like a smoother animation for the bobbing. And that's one of the things I wanted to do, but it's like, I don't know. It requires time that I just have not been able to get defined recently, so.
I just heard that a Discord ping, talk you, Kingpin. Oh, I know what I must do. I know what I must do.
And what's that? Aha. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
He's sending messages to me thinking they're gonna go right through.
It's not supposed to show up in your stream. It's supposed to make the noise through your stream.
Which it didn't.
It didn't?
Yeah. I got ahead of you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting tucked, huh? What's going on here? I don't know, does that have like any connotations that I'm not aware of? The phrase tucked? Oh, okay, alright, funny guy. Alright, okay. I guess in the end, we couldn't preempt everything.
Got him.
Bredo sends me a single message. Kill him. Everybody hears my up.
Real and true.
He didn't even try to deny it. He didn't even try to talk me down. He was like,
I will backstab you for committed intent.
well, glad to know where we stand. Okay, I'm gonna try and cheat a little bit here because I really don't wanna. Drop too much, but it's just kind of like, fuck. I don't really have a choice if I want to keep a lot of this in frame. Alright, we'll keep it the same way. I just gotta figure out what I'm doing. Imagine going into this knowing what I'm doing. Could not be me. Kingpin cheating is bad.
Yeah.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I was doing homework. Welcome, Estella. No worries about being late. This isn't like a commitment or anything. I don't need you to be... I don't need you to be on time or anything. There's no penalty for being late. I'm not gonna dock your attendance or anything. Leo might, though. He's petty like that.
Stella, you're gonna have to like put on overtime. You're gonna have to watch some of the VODs, cause I'm looking at your timesheet right now, and it's not looking good. Like,
I'm pointing.
I don't know what I'm going to tell Filbert when the performance review happens. And Nick, I cannot. Nick is gonna eat you alive.
Gonna get a real stern talking to from Mr. Sopranos.
So yeah. Next time, clock in early. 30 minutes before the stream happens, just to make sure.
Damn, Leo, she's giving you some lip. She's giving you that attitude. I respect it. Leo gets away with too much.
I will continue to get away with stuff.
I feel like I just do not know how to draw what I'm trying to draw here. Ladies and gentlemen, the artist is retarded. He cannot draw.
We know, we accept your flaws.
Well, I don't accept my flaws. Excuse me. Mr. Della, she's rolling her eyes at you. Kingpin, we already knew that. Well, why didn't you tell me, huh? What the hell, man? Could have at least let me know. Is that an exclamation mark? I read that as Filbert is rolling in his gravel. And I was like, what? Why is he rolling in gravel?
Gravel's not like a nice surface.
Oh, okay, that's what I had to... Okay. I don't know, I think really gives me a better idea, but we'll go with it. probably a little too much here. Yeah. That'll do it. Got a little better idea of where I'm at. I'm not emo, I'm grunge. What? She's in her moody emo phase. Or goth. Yes, you will. I will judge. I'm fine with judging.
I don't even know what grung is, but I can tell you for a fact that all faces are banned from this stream except for gooping.
You gotta be in your goop phase.
You gotta be gooped out of your mind.
We're gooping. This is a judgment-free zone, meaning that you are free to judge.
Judging is fun. All about, well, you know, who you direct it to. Friends and family? Perfect. Random strangers? Even better.
What you're saying is there's really no bad person to judge. Just better targets than others.
Yeah.
Okay, I can respect that. You know, that makes a lot of sense to me. Can you guys believe it has been an hour? I'm still on this panel.
I mean, there's a lot going on in that panel, huh?
No, there's not.
It's a panel with a hand.
I've got panels in here that had two hands that haven't even taken me remotely this long, so I don't know, man. There's not
the
a lot
question of the
going on.
day. Yeah, there's not a lot going on. Except the hand, and the poor dude with a sword stuck in his cranium.
Well, it really is his fault, you know.
So we're gonna victim blame, huh?
Always.
Anyways, the question of the day is that we did not come up with a question of the day, so we are crowdsourcing to you chat
Or
to
are they
see
asking about a
what do
question?
you want it to be the question of the day next time.
Mr. Sopranos wants to join. Why are you hiding from me? Listen, okay, it's my Leo time. This is special. I get Leo time
Th-
once a month, alright?
Bredo, get it right. This is a one-on-one call.
Nick wants his Spanish lessons, Leo. Yup.
I'm doing good. What about you, Kingpin? How you doing?
How am I doing? Well, who am I doing? Your mom.
Oh, that's not a good person to be doing. Get someone better.
I don't know, it's how you got here, so, like, can you really complain?
Yes. I'm not complaining. I'm complaining because you can do better.
Damn. Does your mom know you talk to her about her like this?
No. She also doesn't know English.
Yeah, well. Listen, buddy, love is a universal language.
All right, someone take someone take his rights away.
Kingpin, get out. Kingpin, that was not tough. What does tough G&G mean? That's it, I'm so unsubbing. This is so sad. Nick was my #1 subscribble. Now he's gone. He's the right size, but his arm is too small. Gotta up the dosage. GNG means gang, you hobbit. Okay. Counterpoint.
It's a 4-letter word.
Exactly. Why are you removing the A? You can just have the A in there. You don't need to drop it.
I thought GNG meant something like, I don't know, Goopers Incorporated.
It's lingo. What am I supposed to do with that, huh? What is that supposed to mean to me? This is Mr. Soprano signing off. Adios, you jamoke.
See ya, see ya.
I can't believe Mr. Sopranos died in the accident. The Steam icon is like fucking pulsing on my taskbar.
Why is it pulsing?
Because you guys were messaging me. You and Bretto. Like, you really need to check your messages. Like, shut up, Steam.
I'm sorry I gave Bretto an idea on how to
Well,
to
Bretto, I
bother
think
you
Bretto
all.
only sent me the one message.
Oh.
Yeah. I just haven't gone to check the messages, so the icon is still, like, lighting up. It's in breathing mode or something, I don't know. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me mad. Kingpin, I'm angry now. I will find where Kingpin lives. What? Why am I being threatened by my viewers? I haven't even said anything controversial yet.
I think reading the chan explains the chan.
Does it? Kingpin has made his priorities clear. I see. Okay. I've scorned a dear friend, and now they want to persecute me for it.
Stella, I'm all up for, you know, preying on Kingpin's downfall and all, but like, what is that sentence? Why did you call him Kingpin?
Who are you people?
So I guess you're Kingpin now.
Kingpin. I guess I can live with that. There's no skin off my back. Or however that saying goes. I'm not entirely convinced that's how that saying goes. I'm probably using it wrong.
Maybe.
Is the mapping pen better for this? Who knows? Who knows? Typo, jerk. Well, as long as you guys are mad at Mr. Kingpin and not me, then I suppose it's alright.
All my homies hate Mr. Kingpin.
This is pretty goop-tastic, if you ask me.
What has it been, 2 hours and you're still on the same panel?
It has not been 2 hours, but yeah, we're past one. We're past the first hour of me being here.
Well, you gotta suffer for your art at the end of the day.
Believe me, I suffer for a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Why is it so cold? I don't know, maybe because it's winter.
Is it cold as in the weather, or is it the mood of the stream? Like, let me...
It's cold, cold,
Like-
cold, cold inside.
Because I do not have the benefit of cold. I just get... I just get tropic heat all the time.
Well, winter can go shove it. I'd like to see you try. I say we do a little drop shadow. Not really a shadow, but connect the parts like that, but here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm still using the mapping pen. My bad. Oh shit. There. Oh well. Oh well. It's just one of those days, isn't it? Okay, good enough. Moving on. Imagine getting Pokemon cards. I upgraded to CRK cards. Is that the cookie game? Cookie Run Kingdom or whatever. Also, good night, Estella. Oh, shit. I missed it yet again. Stella leaving. Good night, Estella. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, you can tell I'm really good at
So
this.
there is a Cookie
streaming
Run
thing.
Kingdom card game, huh?
Yes. I don't know if I've ever seen it before, but there definitely is one.
It is. It's one of those things that whenever I.
It's my fault. True.
Yeah.
I sabotaged her night intentionally.
Kingpin, you never pay attention to your fans.
Just devious like that. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Every time I see anything Cookie Run related, it's like Victorian / Renaissance tier art, and then I look at the games and it's just like a silly little like what if Clash of Clans but with like cookie gacha. And listen, I'm not judging. I'm respecting the hustle of like, you know, elevating something that seems simple on the outside to like crazy proportions. Oh, by the way, Stella came back just to say good night, Mr. Mini.
Am I Mr. Meanie? Who's Mr.
Yes.
Meanie in this equation? Okay. Alright, just
Yep.
checking, just making sure. I said goodnight. I don't know what more you want from me.
You didn't say it fast enough. You missed the QT.
You want me to tuck
now
you in
Darla
too?
will
Is that
remember
what's going
that.
on? Well, she's free to remember, and I'm free to forget.
Yeah. Darla will hold you accountable for ruining Estella's night, of course.
Eh? I will, but what the fuck am I gonna do?
I need to. Draw Kingpin fat.
He said, draw Kingpin pregnant.
I didn't say it.
But we all
it's
know
not
what
my
you're going
fault.
for.
It's not my fault, darling. the art will come out.
Hold on, I have
sorry.
my tablet out right now.
I'm sorry about what she's about to do.
I would have preferred the Wonder Bread, honestly.
Of course you would.
Oh, it's what my friends do to me. This is why mom doesn't fucking love you.
Hmm.
We doing it, Mike? The hell we doing here?
Hey Kimpin,
Yep.
have I told you that the the graphics card market in Venezuela has always been insane?
Yeah, I kind of got that idea.
I was looking for a just out of curiosity, I was looking for prices for like a series 30,
Hmm.
and was, you know, looking around. I was told that in the US you can get a 3060, a 3070, like 12 gigs for like 250, maybe 300 at most.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
I mean, it's not new out of the package, but like still. Meanwhile here I'm looking for prices, and like used ones go for about $500, and I'm like, what the fuck is up with this?
Yeah, no clue, buddy.
Clearly you need to open a micro center and
Me
or
specifically.
yes, you specifically.
Dude, I'm probably on the Micro Center shit list now. I probably can't even go back to work there if I wanted to.
What did you do? Why have you angered the micro center gods?
I mean, I don't think I ever once talked to anyone from corporate there, but there were a couple managers who didn't like the fact that I preferred working smarter and not harder.
Right. I mean, isn't it a problem of optics? You have to look like you're working hard while you're actually not doing much work at all, and that's the hustle.
I don't know what the hustle is in retail. All I know is that if you don't slack, that just means you are going to be held responsible for all the work for, not done by the people who do slack. And if you pick up the slack from those people, you are just taking on more responsibility for the same pay, and the
If
managers will take advantage of you for that.
right, because the way they reward you is that they show that you show that you can perform a higher level, like meet higher expectations, meaning that the bare minimum just climbed up a couple steps and now you have to keep up that, otherwise, like, yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah. I mean, like, the second you show, like, any kind of initiative and really take point on anything, if you don't do that the next day, like, if you're not hustling the same way the next day, or, I mean, it's not even that, it's more like, if you don't continue to take on more and more responsibility, then they treat you like you're slacking. They try to push you to take on more responsibility, even though they won't. You're never compensated for it.
Right.
I think one of the biggest issues with working warehouse at a chain like Micro Center was, by and large, the fact that, like, your job is never just your job. Your job is whatever the company explicitly needs from you at that moment.
Right.
So if it's, like, outside the purview, what you're supposed to be doing, as per the agreement with the company, like, you're still expected to take on, those roles.
Right. It really makes me think about I think the main problem is that they must have figured out somewhere along the way that it was better to have 3 overworked guys working a singular store than having a team of like 10.
Yeah, there's some truth to that. Because here's the thing, 10 people with, like, a moderate workload who aren't overworked, are going to uphold the status quo, which isn't what builds success. What you want is people who are, like, super passionate about what they're doing. Because they will push, even though it's not, like, part of their job description or part of their, explicitly stated responsibilities. They will push for, I guess, greater things, They'll try to reach highs. I don't know. I'm kind of mumbling here.
You
But
you dangle the possibility of
Well, no, it's not
progress.
even there's not even, like, a carrot stick situation. These are people who are go-getters, who sort of fill a role and then expand the role and bring the company success because of just, like, a natural, almost entrepreneurial spirit. And companies are always looking for people like that. The issue is the way a lot of these larger companies operate is that they don't know how to cultivate that kind of loyalty in people. And like the best way to cultivate that is to treat people like they're, you know, human beings. Like, it's very easy to bring on a salesman and tell them, all right, like, you do X, Y, and Z, and, you know, these are expectations for you. You break these expectations, and, you know, we'll move you on from there. But what these companies do instead of that, you know, just talking to people like they're adults, they do is they send you, like, these packets that you have to read through, or videos that you have to watch, and they all spend like 50 minutes to 2 hours telling you about how the company is actually one big family, and like spoon feeding you bullshit, as if like the managers are gonna, yeah, as if the managers give a flying fuck about being family. It's very obvious that that's only there to try and motivate people to like be, you know, to be at the company's beck and call. If somebody's called out sick and they need somebody to fill in, it's like, you know, be that person that stands up and takes that responsibility so that the company can succeed. Because the company doesn't succeed if there's no go-getters. If they can't employ any go-getters out there. But because it's not organic, because those go-getters aren't, you know, naturally doing it for the love of the job, they employ these sort of underhanded tactics, where it's like, oh, okay, well, I mean, you know, this guy's going out of his way, you know, to solve problems on his own, and he's putting in all this work. Well, if he drops that attitude, you know, if he stops putting in as much work, even though it's like it's not his responsibility, then you motivate him to start putting in that amount of work again by, you know, treating him like garbage when he slows down, or he shrinks his purview of responsibility down to what it like actually is supposed to be. And it was really frustrating having to deal with that every day, but it's like, I don't know, the second you install like an HR department into your company, the concept of loyalty to a company just kind of disappears altogether. Because HR firms, you know, whether they're internal or third party, have no idea what drives loyalty between, you know, people in a company that they're in. They've got no clue.
Clearly, it's all about ensuring that everyone is always doing their 110%, despite the fact that we only have despite the fact that there's not enough people, so that if someone, you know, slows down because they're burnt the fuck out, it means that they cannot, I don't know, use their PTO or something like that, because we need them. We're working at minimum capacity.
Yeah.
And like the real go-getters, what they're gonna do is that they're gonna work hard, up to the point where you've worked enough to put it in your resume and make it look good, and then you go to the competitor,
yeah,
and then
good workers,
you become the manager over there.
Well, here's the thing, there's like a lot of, I think most people are like, they're decent workers, right? And basically the difference between a decent worker and one of those go-getters is that the go-getters play it smart. Like they'll put in the work just long enough where they can then leverage their experience and their skills to the competitor for the better paying job. And this way they're playing the company instead of like the company, playing them. And they've adapted to this sort of age where the loyalty stuff doesn't exist.
The people at the end of the day that get abused are the people that do not have a good enough resume to hop jobs. Therefore, they just kind of need this, and therefore they keep working and burning out and getting overworked and having to work through sick days to the point that they cannot fucking do it anymore. They quit. They go hungry for moving back with their parents for a couple months, and then they find up another job.
And that's again that's the good worker as opposed to the go-getter. The good worker is going to sit there and he's going to take the shit because he knows he knows he's got to make the money. He knows that like he can look for something else, but there's not necessarily he's not necessarily gonna find something else right away, and he doesn't know how to leverage his work experience to the competitor in order to get the better paying job. So he just eats shit all the time, but he's still working hard because he believes, if he sticks with the company, he'll eventually be rewarded for that loyalty. But it's never coming.
You see,
it comes to the go-getters because they're leveraging their positions with their potential positions with other companies against the company to motivate that company to then make a counter offer to keep them. And that's how they move up.
Yeah. You see, the problem is at the end of the day, there's not enough nepotism to go around.
It's true.
There used to be nepotism in large swaths, and everyone would like hire your nephew or something like that because you were nice with the client or something like that, and you go out for beer sometimes. I don't know. I think it went like that because it really does feel like that's the advice some of us are getting. Also, I don't know how to fucking segue into this.
There's no good
Darla
way,
said, I wish I knew what character Leo used for his persona so that Kingpin would have a father for his baby. And I'm like, I don't know how to reply to that. Also, Pingu.
Yeah, he just goes around in a penguin suit. That's Leo. That's him. He actually looks like that.
Yeah. Alternatively, Pyro TF2.
I mean, nepotism is still a really good way to get a job. I think the problem is people are way more atomized now than they were 20, 30, 40 years ago. So people know fewer other people that could potentially land them a job.
Yes.
And there's not like a whole lot of interaction between generations, like the different generations of people, but it's not like super positive interaction. So there's no like old Gen Xers saying like, oh yeah, here's this Gen Z kid I know. He's a good worker. You should probably give this kid a job because he's gonna put a lot of value into the company. Instead, it's
So,
a little more hostile. You know, it's like, oh, these, you know, X generation doesn't know how good they've got it, and then when they actually interact in person, it's a shit show. Somebody's complaining about something else. Which actually, if you're smart and you play it well, it actually makes the nepotism angle easier, because you have, if you're like respectful with people, you have way less competition now.
True. Well, so what you're trying to say is that the root of all evil, at the end of the day, it's always gonna be journalism. It's always gonna be like, oh my god, if only those children would stop with their avocado toast. Yeah.
I mean, if you stopped with the avocado toast, I would certainly hate you less. But I'm not the one handing out jobs here, so it's not so vital that I hate you less as it is a potential employer. And I don't think the potential employer is gonna give a shit about the avocado toast. I think they're gonna care a lot more if you're like complaining about capitalism, or you know, bitching and moaning about stuff that everybody has to deal with, that everybody has always had to deal with. Oh, and then again, if you're just like generally disrespectful, you don't know how to talk to people in a polite tone and manner and speech, then yeah, you're not really gonna make the kind of friends that, or associates that are gonna think of you when they hear there's a new job opening at their company.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's plenty of like journalism that fans the animosity between the generations. I personally don't really know. I don't read a whole lot of news or op-eds or anything like that. But I have seen kind of how my peers act towards the older generation, and it, like, I don't disagree necessarily with their gripes, but you have to understand how it's gonna, regardless of what the truth of the matter is, there's a way you respond and react to it that is going to reflect on you as a person. And, you know, potential employers are always going to be looking at that. Regardless of, you know, the job market or quality of the economy or whatever.
Yeah.
Skull emoji, okay, lol.
I mean,
So
then
true,
again,
Darla.
at the end of the day, whether or not you get a job depends solely on HR, which is why everything's so fucked right now.
Yeah, if you're going through one of those bigger companies, HR is definitely gonna... I mean, they're paid to toss resumes, so... You're gonna have to get
They are definitely paid to not read resumes.
I got pretty lucky with my current job because, I mean, I didn't talk to anyone from HR before after my first interview.
Right.
So it's like I wasn't screened by HR. I was screened by like a recruiter, who like saw my resume on LinkedIn, funny enough. And then I had the interview with my now boss, which is like how you want it to go, right? Like you don't want to be interviewed by somebody who, you know, or you don't want your resume to first be seen by somebody who like whose only job in the business is to make sure coworkers aren't sexually harassing each other. Like you want your resume to be seen by like a hiring person or a or the actual manager you might be working under.
Don't you mean a person whose only job is to make sure you do not complain about the company publicly?
Yeah, well, they do a shit job of that. Because I see people complaining about their jobs publicly all the time.
Yeah.
Or complaining about the companies all the time.
There was something I wanted to
Fuck, dude, I was doing the sexual... They call it the sexual harassment training, which is really funny that they dropped the prevention because it just sounds like they're training me to sexually harass people. But I was doing that like way back in September of last year, and it is the most condescending process ever. Cause like they have to write these lessons, and yeah, it is practically like a semester college course on sexual harassment. But they have to write these stupid fucking modules on like for the lowest common denominator, and then I have to like suffer through them because it's like it's company policy.
It's not for the lowest common denominator. It's worse. It is for the lowest common lawyer. So that if an incident happens at the company, they can say, oh, but we did the training. This person who had been getting away with it for like weeks on end, and we just ignored it. Like they were doing that out of their own volition. I do think the only company where I think sexual harassment training is is what you think it would sound. I think it would be Activision Blizzard.
Well,
I think that company.
Right? The training won't actually like if even with the training, if somebody like sexually harasses somebody else and the company like finds out about it and doesn't do anything about it, like the training doesn't save them. It doesn't save the company from being sued. Like they still have to take action. It's literally a designed method to prevent it beforehand. And it's I guess it's written for antisocial fucks who don't know how to behave in a public setting. That's how it feels like it's written. But it's terrible to have to sit through these.
Yep. I heard that they are even worse in the military. Like, the videos are even more silly and condescending.
Well, I don't know if they're more or less. I've never been in the military, so I mean, I guess I could like ask my brother and compare notes, but I don't really wanna. Doesn't seem like a very appealing use of my time. I don't know. I'm not terribly fond of the modern working conditions. Just like only because of HR.
Not gonna lie, Chief. I'm doing the math over here to see whether I'm seeing the math on whether I should uh farm gold on RuneScape or World of Warcraft, because I feel like I could get more money than what minimum wage is considered here, which is
Probably, yeah.
$200 a month.
Now take advantage of those international markets while they still exist, buddy. I mean, granted, I don't think they're going anywhere in our lifetime, but we'll see.
Right.
I don't know what I'm drawing at this point. I'm lost. I don't know. These streams are good because they make me draw even when I don't feel like it.
The peer pressure.
Well, it's like, what am I gonna do? Just sit in the live stream doing fuck all? Nah.
The peer pressure.
The issue is that if I don't feel like it, even if I am streaming, like, work still gets done, but it gets done very slowly because it's, I don't know, it's like I'm not, I spend too long on something, or I'm not, I don't figure things out. I don't figure things out as quickly.
I mean, well, that may be true. Doing it slow is definitely a heck of a lot faster than doing it not.
You should put that on a billboard.
Yeah,
it's one of the all-time Leo quotes.
Start making t-shirts.
I just put Leo in a fucking penguin costume. Beautiful. That's what we love to see. Yeah, I gotta make
I'm
talking
a serial
heads.
enabler. Like, I'm sorry that I've you know, spawned this into life, but
I'll live.
that is my toxic trait.
I'm sure I'll live. I don't know. I don't think I need to do anything with that. Anything more than I already have. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I feel like I was gonna say something. Like I had something on the mind. Well, I can't remember what it was, so it must not have been terribly important.
I mean, Darla, I think it would irreparably ruin you if that meme of a yeah, you would get absolutely destroyed from orbit, like Hammeradon in your backyard. I'm just saying, like, I think it would do irreparable damage to you if for some reason this stupid ass uh Kingpin pregnant meme turns out to be like your magnum opus. I think it would, I don't know, take you down a slippery slide that just kind of keeps gathering momentum until you launch at Mach 3.
Damn.
You might, who knows, maybe the drawing pops off and this is the reason why you're known.
Putting some kind of evil on her.
I'm a little evil like that.
Just a little, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That was supposed to be a shadow. Ooh, baby. I'm done, actually done. I don't want to be done for this. Dude, Kingpin, why he look like he's about to shit himself? The comic guy. I don't know, maybe he is. What would you do if he was about to shit himself, huh? What would change exactly?
I think Kingpin. Okay, sure, whatever. Typo again. I think at the end of the day, if you're locked in enough, you kind of have to like clench your butt cheeks, and this just sort of happens.
So true. Yeah, I don't know. It's low-key just give up on the spot and walk away. Damn. The real question is, why the fuck does he look so old every time I draw him?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Any corrections can come later. Sure. Okay. Yeah. I need to go to bed because I have work. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's that time again. 10 p.m. Oh, another stream down. Another stream down. Oh, I'm not ready for the amount of work I have to do after stream, but thanks everyone who came out. Came to watch. Appreciate you guys. Leo, is there anything you want to say to the stream before we end?
Well, as always, I enjoy ruining the stream with my presence, and I would like to apologize for hugging Kingpin all to myself tonight. But, skill issue.
True. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be all from us. Nikki won't forget this. So true. So true.
Good night, Darla. Good night, brother.